Okay, so I changed the gameplay so that when I hit play, uh, I don't get phrases that I've achieved, as I called it. So I have a target WPM, words per minute, of 30. And if I get a phrase done in 30 WPM, it gets added to my phrases achieved, and I no longer get tutored on that phrase. Tutored, I mean, the gameplay doesn't use that phrase. So I already did that with ASDF. It's probably going to be a little more difficult for some of these other phrases, but I can give it a shot. I meant to go to a different park with more shade, but they're doing construction on the skate park. So the thing about the Handex is I get to go on little walking adventures. So I'm going to try to stroll as I type. And there's like a kind of a wilderness trail. I haven't been over this way in a long time. This is part of the sport center. So I'm just gonna walk along here. I really wanted a place that was shadier. No such luck. Okay, but I can see the screen, so I'm gonna give it a shot here. Let's see. Okay, so 30 WPM. This is gonna be tough, even though these are mostly I guess I should focus on the fact that these are mostly single stroke home row keys. So let's give it a shot. But 30 WPM is a bit tough. Just for me. Maybe I have to shut up while I'm doing this, or at least talk quieter. Probably shut up. That is nowhere near 30 WPM. Okay. But I like this a lot better because ASDF doesn't keep coming up as the first one. Let's see. D semicolon. This is pretty good. Hey. Okay, it looks like I did not push my latest change because I don't remember. Darn. I don't remember where bracket is. So I pulled the bracket. Brackets are freaking unnecessary in this sentence. Let me see if I can figure this out. Bracket. I have to stop walking almost. Let's see, it's shift. No, it's not shift. Because the other brackets are shift. Let's see. So, let's see. Bracket is probably something like, it's probably pull back. No. Oh, right. It shows me. Duh. Okay. So that's pretty easy. That is way easier than what I was thinking. Okay, and if you just type the wrong character, duh, it shows you the right character. So I am a sad lass had salad. So it's actually much easier to, I totally was thinking I have to go, wait, I have to go, I was thinking I had to go, like, fill out the I thought I had to go look it up on my laptop or something. Okay, so that was not 136 WPM. So I'm definitely, and I can't see what that says, 10 WPM? Up there is another, so this one is, that's wrong. Oh, that's, you know what that is? That's seconds. That's how many seconds. And tenth of a second. That is the WPM. It looks like it says 10. It's very bright out here and I can't really read that. I should probably highlight it a little better. Okay, so now I'm going to try, this is much easier. Maybe I can get 30 WPM on this. Let's see. Okay, 26. Is that what that says? So that means I'm going to have to keep typing that one. I definitely like having, I've also added a few it is hard to talk. Let's see, T, F, okay. It is hard to talk and type still. I think it may come to a time where that's not true because it does feel a little bit different than trying to talk and type on a regular keyboard. Okay. But so I like the idea of not having to go back. I think I'm at a pretty good place of being able to practice this a lot at my leisure. Isn't that right? I almost stepped in horse poop. What's going on here? Space? No. Cow. L. That's not right. It looks like that's a different, like it's not recognizing this. Oh, because you know what? I copy pasted it. And I think that's a smart, I think that's a so-called smart, so that's not going to work. That was a smart apostrophe. So like, because I copied it out of ChatGPT and it gave me smart apostrophes. So it doesn't match the apostrophe that I should have in there. And I don't know how to type a smart apostrophe using the Bluetooth ASCII. So I'm probably going to have to change that phrase. Calls something. Calls. Okay, so but if I go back into play now, at least, oh, let's see. That's kind of interesting. You know what that is? Because I'm in React and I have a phrase index and a phrase most recent phrase, and I think it's unless I refresh it, it goes back to the phrase index, because the phrase completion is a little bit, it doesn't quite jibe with the last phrase index. So let's see what happens if I hit play now. ASDF. Yeah, so that's why it just continues from where you were unless you hit pull down, refresh the page, then it'll go back to your stored achieved phrase. So that's why I didn't come up with ASDF, which is the first phrase. It'll give me another chance to do this one, then I'll get another chance to do Jill. I kind of like this because I should be able to run through this and get 30 WPM pretty easy. What was I at, 26? So like if I wasn't talking while I was doing it, and if I was just blasting through it, which is what I'm going to try right now. Okay, that still sucked. 23, that was even slower. But this is kind of cool because I can just refresh this and keep working on that ASDF until I get 30 WPM. And I get a feeling that's going to be pretty soon because I'm totally not doing this fast. I mean, like my concentration is crap when I'm trying to do that. There's just a few steps you can do to have better concentration, and I'm not doing any of them because I'm like, out here adventuring, and that's just not super great for words per minute typing. But I think I'm going to try it again under this tree. Okay, a little more shade. Stand still. Okay. Concentrate. Get some video going. Okay. I refreshed already. Play. Definitely need a place where I can see. I have to look over here because I can't see the text well. It's kind of important. The text isn't like showing up as well as I want it to. Okay, this is probably good. Okay, focus. Oh, shit. That sucked. Still can't see 23. That's better than I thought. All right, I'm going to try it again. Okay. $27. It's getting kind of close. And it's totally me not focusing. So I'm going to practice that a bit. I'm supposed to be able to clear. I tried to build this in earlier where I could clear the first ones, clear the achievements. Which should be coming up in my up arrow. I guess it's well, suffice it to say there is a command in my up which should clear my phrase achievements, and then I could start back over from the beginning. So I'll get that working. I'll get a little more practice in on focusing, and then I'll show you me getting 30 WPM on that ASDF test. That is what I plan on doing. More soon.